All right, my friends, here we are in the flight from Granada to Casablanca on the FSR 500. So, um, I don't know what's going on, but I've been having issues with this plane, and I'm not sure where they come from. Issues with FPS, really kind of dragging my FPSs like to 4 FPS. Um, it's ridiculous, and I'm not sure what's going on with this particular plane. But take a look uh, at what's going on right now, which I lost my displays here. My primary flight display and my secondary one here, and they're gone, and I'm not sure why. We'll take a look at if it's an issue with the breakers, circuit breakers, or what's going on in here. So let's take a look at the circuit breakers. So here we have the ones on the left here, and I don't think that there's anything in here that relates to the PDF. So let's. All right, so I'm still flying around. I don't know how, but I'm still the plane is still flying around. All right, so let's take a look at the other ones. I think they're on here on the left here. I don't see anything popped here.
Zulu Indy Golf Golf Yankee Alpha Indy Romeo. Proceed direct Sierra Mike November.
So let's see. Sometimes it's hard to see with the black in there. The circuit breakers are black too, and there's not a color in there when they popped out. Oh, here is, what is this, generator? All right, push it in, but I don't get it. Generator is on. All right, so let me come back here and just I'm gonna just do like I restarted the sim here, and I'm gonna try to see what's going on with the circuit breaker here, and I'm pushing it in and it's coming out. So I don't know what this is all about. Let me go to the EFB here and see if there's anything in here that may indicate some issue with the generator. So I just don't see anything here. All right, so it looks like the volts are fine. The battery is fine. I don't know. I'm not sure how you exactly use this to fix or do maintenance in here. So I don't know. Let's take a look, and perhaps we may want to just do a complete maintenance overhaul here. So full engine overhaul, maybe that's the way to go. All right, let me click on that. Not sure why it's not working. Oh, okay, let me go back here. Realism. I don't think that's an issue here. So I don't know if it's yeah, it's not. It keeps popping out. Why would it do that? I don't know if it's a bug or what. I'm just looking at the manual, and I don't see any issue. I don't see any way to resolve this except to reset everything. All right, I'm not sure. Perhaps, yeah, reset everything, go through the warning, okay. And then we go through the same process as when you first installed the aircraft. So, all right, so I'll just set everything the way I initially set it up. Everything is yes, except I think the last one I didn't have on. All right. Okay, so I'm all set with this. Let's see what happens. All right, let's go back to that circuit breaker. And that's it. So what a pain. You had to reset the aircraft just to take care of this particular issue. And I don't know why. I mean, this plane doesn't have even 2 hours of flight. And why would I experience, it's too early. I mean, we're just getting started and a plane is new and you get a failure like this, and the only way to solve it at this point, I don't know if there was another way, but I couldn't find it in the manual, is to reset everything up. All right, let me get it started and see how it flies, if there's any other issues here. All right, the voltage seemed okay, 24.5. We got the battery, we got the ignition, and the fuel pumps to manual. The ignition needs to go to manual. Yeah. And the startup procedure is fairly simple here. You need to click on start mode and set it to, and then click on the starter. And it's funny, it takes you out to sort of like go through like a visual way of showing the propeller going and all that stuff. At first, the first time, a couple of times kind of threw me off. All right, NG at 16% or so we're going to introduce fuel, condition lever, and all right, so let's get going here and see if we experience any other issues here. I need to. All right, so the ITT topped out at 700 and now it's at 539. That's pretty good. The NG is good. All right. Looks good so far. Get the generator going. Let's get the avionics. The alternator. And right, so that looks good. Just want to make sure that I don't miss anything, and something that might have triggered this whole thing, but I don't think so. This is fairly simple. Ignition goes to the middle. For takeoff, it goes to manual. All right, so let's get the lights, nav lights, landing lights, to get that all that going. taxi lights, strobe lights. All good? All right. I don't think I need to do anything here. Again, I'm just going over just to make sure I follow the manual. I'm doing what it's needed. Get the avionics going. I'm not gonna do any flight planning or anything like that. I'm just gonna take off here. So we're just going to just set it up like that. All right, so other than that, make sure that we have altimeters correct. And so let's see if we see any issue with the FPS. So this is the only aircraft where this becomes an issue, and I'm at 29 Palms here in California, and it's not a major airport. It's not a nothing close to photogrammatic, anything like that. It's not an issue here. It's fairly simple. Doesn't even have an asphalt runway. It's just a dirt runway here. So let's see how the aircraft performs here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also, after this flight, I'm just going to compare it to the TBM. See if we have any issues here. So a little stuttering, but nothing too bad here. This plane can really move on idle. Now, I wasn't able to set. It's a little bit confusing how you do it. My Turtle Beach yoke here, and so I haven't done the complete setup for it. I just kept the basic one that's available in here, and it works fine. All right, so we got V1 rotate. All right, we're gonna set the see right now I'm getting a little bit of stuttering here. Usually it's for all any other aircraft for me it's pretty smooth. Even on the only problem that I have is like airports that I purchase, and sometimes I get some FPS issues and stuttering in those airports, but not here. And I guess you can see I'm having issues here. And this was the case yesterday that I was having issues with this aircraft. And they seem to get worse as I fly. Around. They seem to get worse. All right, let's level off over here. So it's really very disappointing that I'm having these issues with it. Maybe there needs to be an update in here. Maybe there are maybe there's some configuration issues. I don't know. I was expecting it to be like the TBM 850, where I install the damn thing and it works, and it flies really nicely. I don't have any issues with stuttering FPS. I don't have any configuration issues. See, this stuttering here is just awful. Why? Why? I several times I've done this before. I delete the rolling cache. I've done everything in the books that I know to try to address this issue here, but it's just really, it's only on this particular aircraft. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to compare it here with the TBM 850. So I'm not going to go through the startup procedure. I just set it up that to get started here on the runway, and everything is set here. I don't have a flight plan or anything like that. I'm just going to take off and see how it behaves compared to the Piper 500 here. All right, I don't need to do anything else in here.
TOS, system test okay.
Yeah, okay. System test okay. All right, let's get going. See, even this plane looks so good, and you know, the cabin, the instruments, everything, and it works so great. I mean, you can see the difference in terms of the quality between the Piper and this TBM. All right, let's get going. We'll just depart straight out. See, right now I can see that it's smooth, no stuttering, no FPS issues. I don't have my counter going at this point, but right, rotate here. Yeah, you can see how smooth this is flying. Look at this. And let's see if there's any issues that develop, like with the Piper. Just gonna level off here at this altitude, same way I did with the Piper. Yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. Yeah, look at that. No FPS issues, no stuttering. You can see that if you look at on the left side here, as the ground moves. See how that it's really smooth. So all I did was to exit to the main screen and just select the TBM and then go back into 29 Palms here in California. So yeah, not ready for prime time, this FSR 500. Maybe maybe they need to do an update and address that. I wonder if you have this aircraft, leave me a comment below and let me know whether you have any issues with it. If you did have issues, did you solve them, and how you solved them? That would be interesting to know. How if really it's my setup or something that I'm doing wrong, but I don't think so. I've been doing this for a while. I think this is an issue. I mean, it's given me problems since the beginning. The stuttering and all that was an issue. I had problems with the startup sequence. It would do something weird on the startup sequence. I had to uninstall and reinstall it again. That seemed to take care of the problem, but now I'm having this issue. So there's gotta be some other stuff going on here, and I would hope that the people of FSR 500 can Reborn can quickly develop an update here to address some issues here. See the TBM, nice and smooth. This is a fantastic aircraft. I'm a little bit disappointed that I purchased that the FSR 500. I was expecting that I would have a nice experience with it, and not having that the same way I did have a nice experience with the TBM from the beginning. No issues at all. TBM seems a little bit more study level in terms of the procedures for startup. The systems are really nice, all right, so let me know, my friends. I appreciate your time, and as always, fly Siggy Air.